So apparently there's this type of cloud that can look like a wave, but in the sky. And that's really cool. That's really, really cool. I just wanted to share that with you today. Hey, hello, what's happening? WAP here, whatever Apple pays me to say, because some of you still think that I get paid by Apple. We've got the dates for the iPhone 12, when that's coming out. It is actually gonna be a staggered release. Some models coming in October, some models, the 12 Pro, coming in November, and then apparently there's a 4G only version of the iPhone 12 coming in like February of 2021. The Apple Watch Series 6 and a new iPad, it's right around the corner. It's coming out in middle of September. And we got new details about Apple's upcoming subscription services bundle, what they are calling Apple One. Not Apple 2 or 3, Apple One. Gonna take more of your money than they've ever taken before, while saving you more money than you've ever saved before, I think. All right, drop a like if you guys are excited. Hit subscribe for more. Let's kick things off with the iPhone 12. Any of you find it weird we still don't know what this device is exactly gonna look like? Like, everything I'm showing in the videos is based on rumors or some leaked models, but they're old now. Like, we don't actually have a proper updated model for what the iPhone 12 is gonna look like, and that just makes me angry because we've always seen them before by this time in the year. But apparently the virus has delayed things, rightfully so, and that's why the new iPhones are actually coming a little bit later. Apple themselves has said this. They're not gonna be shipping in September. Well, they said they're shipping a few weeks later. Those are the exact words that they used, which means starting in October. And now our pal, John Prosser, around 80% accurate based on all of the leaks he has ever put out in his lifetime, is giving us the dates. Now, I'm a bit skeptical for some of these just because I find it hard to believe that they've leaked out already, but John's kind of thing is dates. He's been really, really good at it. So here's what we're hearing. For the regular iPhone 12, pre-orders are gonna go live the week of October 12th. So basically on the Friday of that week is when you're gonna be able to pre-order the iPhone, and then they're gonna be shipping out a week later, the week of the 19th. So that's the date for the iPhone 12. Way more anticlimactic than I thought it would be, but that's when it's apparently dropping. So week of October 12th, that's when you can actually buy an iPhone 12. The iPhone 11 Pro, on the other hand, we don't have any specific dates on that, but it's apparently coming in early November, and it's gonna be shipping then as well. But Apple's announcing both of these phones at an October event. There apparently will not be a September event in 2020, which is just bonkers, because we've gotten a September event every year, you know? Kind of weird. But hey, so is a pandemic. So you might be wondering if Apple's skipping a September event, are there any products coming out before October? Apparently, there are. The week of September 7th is what you should be looking for if you're curious about new products in September, which, by the way, guys, is coming up soon. The months are flying by. Nothing means anything anymore. I guess that's just the reality of quarantine. The Apple Watch Series 6 and an iPad are supposed to be coming the week of September 7th, but if they're not having an event, you might question, well, how is Apple gonna announce these products? John claims, this is where I'm like, I feel like this could have been a bait of some kind, I don't know, but John claims it's gonna be through a press release. I just personally find it hard to believe Apple's gonna not only announce the Apple Watch before the iPhones, over a month before the new iPhone 12s come out, but also that they wouldn't hold an event for it. Like, we're thinking it's gonna be a pretty decent upgrade this year with some new health sensors on the inside for blood oxygen monitoring, as well as better battery life, better waterproofing. It just seems weird that Apple would announce that through a press release the week of September 7th. So that could obviously change, but right now that's what we're hearing. Like, the Apple Watch, it's literally less than a month away. And there's also a new iPad coming, but there's been a big debate in the community whether this is just a new version of the cheapest iPad like Apple updated last September, or if this is gonna be a new revamped iPad Air, because we're hearing it could be like edge-to-edge, all-screen design, Face ID, 813X some odd processor, maybe I guess the A12Z they could throw on there from the iPad Pro. But these are the official dates, right? This is everything? That's all we need to know? Not apparently. Well, some of this information seems like it could be wrong, because Mark Gurman, with a little bit of a higher track record percentage-wise, and being in the game way longer, like 10 to 12 times longer than John has, seems to believe that some of this info is wrong or off, giving it the thumbs down on Twitter. John and him gone back and forth before on Twitter. Don't really know what this means. I've talked to both of them privately. Both pretty cool people. So I wouldn't say all this is 100% confirmed. I wouldn't say these are the dates confirmed. If you know, we would have gotten that thumbs up, I would have said yeah, but know that like there is a chance Apple could release some products ahead of October and September. You know, we did get the new iMac in August. but at this point, like, the schedule is still kind of up in the air. Which leads us to the next rumor about the iPhone 12, coming courtesy of a new leaker that I really haven't talked about before, Wedbush Securities. Wedbush Securities is throwing out stuff. So Wedbush, I took apart their track record, looked at everything, double checked to see what was right and wrong, and then organized it over on my site. And they're actually like insanely accurate. I didn't realize how good they are. They're a firm for investors where they give them information about what's happening with companies based out of LA here in the United States. And they are saying some interesting stuff about the iPhone 12, like it's not going to have a headphone jack, but also now that around February of 2021, Apple's going to be releasing a non-5G version of the phone. Now, up until this point, everybody said Apple's working on 4 different 5G versions, 2 6.1 inch, 1 6.7, 1 5.4. We know it like the back of our hand now, it's not even news. But a non-5G phone is. The fact that Apple would come out with a model, especially after the main launch, without a big feature, 5G, is weird. And they say it would cost around $800, which doesn't really make sense to me, considering like an iPhone 12 normal with 5G is supposed to start at like $700. So I have a feeling they're getting this mixed up based on like a screen size with another device because it feels off. But I mean, also apparently we could be getting an iPhone 12 sometime in the early half of next year. So maybe the release will really be that staggered after all, although I doubt it because Apple really likes to have their holiday quarter complete with crazy amounts of iPhone sales. Now, something else that just keeps being a big seller for Apple, which surprises me in a lot of regards, is Apple's services. You know, a lot of us just think of Apple Music, but they've got iCloud thrown in there, Apple TV Plus, Apple News Plus, Apple Arcade. And now Apple's working on not only a bundle for all of that, but also a new fitness subscription service, which is really interesting to me. So the bundle is going to save you. Gurman is the source of this information, so very good track record. The name is apparently going to be Apple One, signifying it's the one subscription for all of Apple services. Kind of reminds me of what Xbox did with the Xbox One, and I still feel like that's a bad name to this day. So I'm not in love with the name, but it's a name nonetheless. And with Apple One, there's going to be a ton of different tiers here. So I'm going to go ahead and read these off. There's going to be a tier with just Music and TV Plus, a tier higher, Music, TV, Arcade, then Music, TV, Arcade News, and then Music, TV, Arcade, News, iCloud, and then one more above that with Music, TV, Arcade, News, iCloud, and fitness. So there's going to be all these different variations here, and apparently you're going to be saving between $2 to $5 a month when you bundle, which is not great. It's not really good at all. But I mean, I assume a bundle where you pay $40 a month instead of $45, I mean, it's a savings nonetheless. I'm excited for it, but it doesn't seem like you should be looking forward to monumental savings even if you subscribe to all of Apple services. What I am looking forward to, considering that I haven't been really comfortable going to the gym with the whole virus situation, I'm excited to see this new fitness subscription service. This is something that Mac Rumors actually leaked based on that iOS 14 build that was floating around way before the announcement on June 22nd of this year. And they actually have some icons from the app. It looks like you can do all kinds of cool stuff like core work, on an elliptical or a bike of some kind, running, stretching, maybe a little bit of dancing. Maybe a little bit of dancing, guys. Who out here is trying to do some dancing today? I know I am. This is so much fun. I just love my job. On the real though, it seems like it could be pretty interesting. There's gonna be an app for Apple TV, iPhone, iPad, and it'll allow you to work out using like your Apple Watch to track what you're doing. So if this comes out, you're going to be paying a lot of money if you subscribe to all of Apple subscriptions. Now, I doubt you do, just because to me, most of them aren't very compelling at all yet. But I will definitely be trying the fitness one out for sure. Like if they have some good at-home workouts, I'm in. Like I'm trying to get shredded. I'm trying to get that winter body because I'm going to be running around outside like crazy when Corona ends. Gurman says that support for Apple One and the fitness app is coming in an update to iOS 14 later this year, and that this is all coming in October. So the subscription confirmed for October. I mean, it's a good time to announce it alongside the new iPhones. Am I right or am I wrong? We shall see. So are you going to be subscribing to Apple One or Fitness? Or are you going to be saving up for the iPhone now coming in October? Pretty much for sure. Everybody, Mark Gurman, John, everybody across the board is agreeing on that now. Or waiting for the Pro in November. Throwback to the 2017 days of the iPhone 10 for sure. We we've got a few months until we see the iPhone 12 Pro. But I mean, hopefully it's going to be worth it. Like, fingers crossed that Apple fixes the notch and adds 120 hertz, which apparently are still not coming based on what we're hearing. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you learned something new, drop a like down below. Hit subscribe for more. I've been Sam. I'll catch all of you on my next video. Big hugs.